What up, everybody? Good morning, good morning. Hey, we got the gang. The gang is here. The Mandem. The Mandem is here. Camille is here. Kehan is here. Nathan is here. We got Vivian is here. We got Matthew. We got Ricardo. We got Bang as always. The gang is here. Bill Turp is here. F Nom is here. Hey, fucking get it, boys. Oh yeah. Trend is looking real bullish. We usually go like this, and then we go like this, and then we go like this. So people start pulling up after some time. Yeah, gold method. Yeah, we got some yeah, we got it. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about it. I'm just wait till Bartistic. I'm gonna just wait till some people pull up, and then we can talk about the trade we took yesterday. Let me just lower this music. There we go. All right. I was watching your last video. Nice. Hope you got value out of it, bro. Hello, brother. All good. I'm all good, brother. How are you? How old are you? I'm 21. 21. Man, how do you feel, guys? How do you feel? The first loss. Oh my god. You know what, guys? Hope you have your MetaTrader ready. Because if you can get a... If you can get a pullback into these areas. So it don't look too bad here. Let me see, is that 30 as well? Close below on the 30 and the hourly. Hourly shot up, made a top wick with a very small bottom wick here. Almost looks like we're about to get a premature flip here. Yeah, this is very... It's not a bad opportunity, but yeah. Let me just wait until everybody's here. Until everybody pulls up so we can talk about the trade from yesterday. Are you recording? Yes, I'm not. I'm not. Thank you, Vivian. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you. Thank you. You just saved me a lot of time. You saved me a lot of time. Put the disclaimer. Don't have... Yesterday was a roller coaster. Yeah. Yesterday was crazy. We had some freakouts. We had some rants. We had... Oh, dude. Great learning, yeah. Yeah. Hey, but I don't blame them, though. I don't blame them. I mean, I wouldn't have been much... I wasn't much better when I was just starting out trading, right? I wasn't much better at all. I was the same, you know? I blamed everyone and everything else but myself when things went wrong. So I wasn't better, you know? Can't blame them. That's just how it is. But we still need to keep the Discord clean, you know? That's the only part. Because, like, negativity spreads really easily, right? Yeah, they'll learn. They'll learn eventually, right? Alright, I guess we got some people here. Let me see what people are saying. New here, can't wait to catch your lives. Watch all your vids. Let's go. Appreciate that, bro. Welcome to the fam. I catch the whole move because of the breakout and no bottom wick entry. Hey, let's go. You sick? Yeah. I'm still a little little sick. Don't take the trade. I didn't feel it. I don't take that. Yeah. That's completely fine, right? That's completely fine. That's even better, right? You guys are your own people. You guys are your own traders. Do whatever feels right for you, right? Let me just change some of the things out of from the stream here, because... Alright, I don't have this Wait, what? Isn't it January 3rd? Isn't the title January 3rd? I'm pretty sure it is. Am I tripping? Pretty sure it's January 3rd. Hey, it is. Oh yeah, I need to. Let me just put the disclaimer here, so I don't get FBI knocking on my door. And we should be good. There we go. Disclaimer is set, and we are 140 people. I think it's enough to start to get things going. All right. So what happened yesterday? What happened yesterday? Why was that trade a loss? Let's go to the time frames where we base the trade off of, right? Let me first check news here because people are asking about news. All right, news at FOMC here at 8:30. So FOMC in 20 minutes. Only orange folder, nothing too crazy, but we have some time to trade between 8:30 and 10, so we should be good here. This is completely fine. Completely fine. I'm probably not gonna take any trades before news. Now the orange folder. So no news before. No trades before 8:30. Just so you guys know. Let's see here. What went wrong yesterday? Okay, so where did we take the trade? Let me see here. The entry was right here. Entry was 2058.752. 2058.752. Around here was the entry. Stop loss was around. Where was stop loss? Stop loss was 2062.7. Around here. I hope people don't think I'm in a trade right now. Take profit was 2056. Alright, this was the trade. So what went wrong? What did we miss? What happened? Alright, so the original trade was based off of the hourly. So what happened on the hourly? Well, the hourly closed below, right? Closed below, left a very small bottom wick, and we were expecting the price to keep going down because we closed below the range, and we made a steep top wick without no bottom wick, or with practically no bottom wick. We're a very small one, right? Then unfortunately we came up, closed above range, back into range, and then we just kept driving. So we missed the pullback. We miscalculated the pullback, right? Because we were expecting the pullback. I told you guys before, I was like, we're gonna expect, we just have to survive the 4-hour top wick. Unfortunately, the 4-hour top wick was much steeper than we expected. We got stopped out, and then price went our way afterwards, right? Which is unfortunate, but that's a part of the game, right? That's shit happens. But I'm kind of glad that we took this loss, honestly, because it means I can refine the strategy. So now, what can we learn from this, right? Let's go down to the 30 here, because I noticed something on the 30, which was that this candle right here had no top wick at all. No top wick at all, because this one had still a small one, right? This one had none at all. So what did we do? We came up and we compensated for it, right? So this was mistake number one. Mistake number one, we didn't account for this 30 having no top wick. I think Kehan even mentioned that. But yeah, we did not account for this this one having no top wick. So there was a lot of upwards pressure, right? A lot of upwards pressure, and this one still has a small bottom wick. All right, mistake number one. Mistake number two, this previous candle, maybe we should have waited for a steeper bottom wick. Maybe we should have waited for this one to leave a steeper bottom wick. Because you see this candle, it has a very small bottom wick. And the next one practically already filled the wick, right? We already filled this small bottom wick here. You see? Practically the same size. That was mistake number two. We should have waited for this wick to be much steeper than it was. Mistake number three. Mistake number three was that we traded it into Asia session. And price action changes when we enter Asian session, right? That was mistake number three. We held all through Asian session, and we knew, or at least I knew, that price action was going to change during the Asian session, right? But the better solution was to close the position before we went into Asian session, right? Because when Asian session comes by, price action completely changes. So the trade was based off of New York price action, and then we held it into Asia price action, right? So the trade was based on one session, and then we entered the next session with the same idea from the previous session, which is what? It's a very, I mean, it's a mistake. It's a genuine mistake. So yeah, that's what we can learn from it. So next time we know, wait for a steeper top wick. Don't play against no top wicks or no bottom wicks, right? Wait for the wicks to get compensated, right? Yeah. Also, the trade was based on the 4 hour, right? The trade was based on the 4 hour, and since the 4 hour is a much larger time frame, there's going to be much larger moves, right? So the pullback is going to be larger on the 4 hour than it was on the 30, right? Because then it switched. The 4 hour first the trade was based on the 30, and then after it was based off the 4 hour, because the 4 hour had the same idea, right? 4 hour had the same idea. Practically no bottom wick or very small one, and then we had a not a steep enough bottom wick on the previous, and we did not expect the 4 hour to wick this high, right? Which is a mistake. So yeah, but those are the 3 things we could have learned from the trade. That's why it went against us. Yeah. Just so you guys know. So that's what we do here, boys. We analyze the losses. We understand. Okay, next time we'll wait for wicks to get compensated, and we'll wait for a steeper bottom wick before entering, right? But great. Damn, my throat. Yeah, I mean the trade idea was still pretty valid. It's just that we or that I was a little bit, I missed a few things. All right, I missed the no top wick, and I missed the fact that the bottom wick was not steep enough, and also I missed the pullback expected. Right, I expected the pullback to be around these general wick areas, but the pullback was much higher, right? But the idea was still the same. The idea was still very bearish movement, and we got the bearish movement, but I just missed the pullback. I just misjudged the pullback. But yeah, anyways, we know now, and we take the lessons, and we perfect our strategy even better. Now, should we get into the analysis? Should we? Sell should have not gone against us, but it's a market, we win and lose. Yeah, I mean the sell is still valid. Would I take it again? Probably not. Why? I learned my lessons, right? We had the no top wick, which was pushing against us, and we could have waited for a steeper bottom wick, right? But yeah, we move. That's what we do here. We grow. QTC we grow, right? Do you open a position on the news half past? Yes. Will you trade the wick fill on 30 if it happens? If it creates resistance, 30 wick fill. Nope, not right now at least. Yeah, I think bottom wick too small. Yeah, you're right. What's your thoughts on gold? Yeah, I'm gonna do my analysis really soon here. I'm just gonna go through some questions. I feel super blessed when you explain the loss and I understanding. Worth my past 6 months of learning. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Losses are a blessing in disguise. Promise. No wick, no entry. Yes. Just a matter of better entry with that no top wick into account. Yeah. We could have waited. What do you mean with no top wick? Alright, I'll answer the questions. Let me just get into this analysis because people are waiting here. So let's do this. Okay. So let's go to the daily here, see what we can find. So finally, after a fucking while, it just took some time. But finally we have compensated for the no bottom wicks on the daily, right? If this was the right, and you could say, oh, it took such a while, but we are on the daily, so expect big moves. Now this took 400 pips, right? This took 400 pips, but this was, if this was on the 30-minute, this was only be 40 pips, right? And you'd say, oh, it's just a compensation for the no bottom wicks, right? But since it's the daily, it's gonna take longer time and it's gonna move more pips, right? But yeah, the daily finally compensated for the no bottom wicks. Still have one more. We still have one more to compensate for, and it looks like we're coming down here pretty heavily. Again, guys, the daily is still very bullish in its structure, right? The daily structure is still very bullish. It's still a Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Right, still higher low until you break down here. So the daily still has a bullish structure overall, right? Although if we look here, we can see that I mean, right now we filled the range down, right? Because the next daily range, the next daily support is around these areas, right? And you have tapped that area now. You have tapped that area. You have filled these wicks. Filled these wicks. Can you go further down? Probably you want to fill this no bottom wick as well, right? You want to fill this no bottom wick as well. You want to compensate for it. So can we go further down? I believe so. I believe we push a little bit further down, and then we'll see. We have to see how the daily closes today, because if the daily closes below here, we'd be good to drive and possibly break structure. But right now, as of this moment, you're probably going to see us tap around a little bit lower than this, and then you're probably going to see a rejection. But yeah. Yeah, exactly. There's no daily bottom wick on the 2031. That's the decision level. Exactly. So probably going to tap this area. Then you're going to decide, do you want to close below and possibly break structure, or do you want to drive up, right? If you look historically, let's see here. I don't have a lot of history to go off of here because we're still pretty far up, but yeah, we are tapping into this resistance, so anything can happen right now, right? But I believe we're gonna tap a little bit deeper into the resistance, right? Into the support. I believe we're gonna tap a little deeper, and this no bottom wick is possibly gonna get compensated for. Let's go to the 4 hour now, see where we can draw our big ranges. At least we've come down now, so now we have some data, at least some data, which is favorable for us, right? We're price action traders. We go off of history. Let's see here. Say the most immediate support is around around these areas, right? Now we have some we have, or maybe I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'm gonna do this. Maybe I'm gonna do one here. Because as long as the range gets filled, we should be pretty good. And then I'm gonna do the next one here. I'm gonna do the next one around here. All right, so we have pretty ranges. Do they get filled? Let's see here. We first draw the rectangle. You guys know how it is. Highest point of closure. Lowest point of closure. Same thing here. Same thing here. All right. Guess these are our 4 hour ranges. To the upside, it's pretty clear. It's probably around these areas, right? Let's see historically. That makes sense. Maybe a little higher on this one. Let's see what we got. What do we have here? We'll do this. We will do this. Yeah, perfect. That's perfect. Perfect area right there. All right, I guess I'm fine with these big ranges. I'm fine with these big ranges. It's a little choppy here, but the ranges overall get filled. You have range fills all over the place, right? Ranges do get filled. It's filled it now as well. Same here. Once you close below or above, you fill. Here you didn't close below. Didn't close below. So yeah, the ranges are pretty clean here. Yeah, I'm happy with these ranges. All right, we got the 4-hour ranges. We got our 4-hour ranges. These are the ranges. Just made sure they get filled. Historically, do they get filled as well? Yes. All right, perfect. Now we'll go down to the lower time frame, see if we can make this a little more clear and a little easier to read. Let's see here. Arl is pretty good here. This is a very good area here on the hourly. So right here, you see we have a lot of rejections here on the hourly. Very good area on the hourly. Let me just start zoom. Let me just start zoom so I could draw for you guys. Hey, why is everybody so late, bruh? It really takes some time. You guys really take some time to wake up, huh? For everybody that was in the trade yesterday, scroll back to the beginning where I explained why we took the loss and what we can learn from it and how we can avoid such losses in our future and what we can do to help our strategy become better. So yeah, just scroll back and you'll find everything about that. But I'm not gonna do it again. All right. So on the hourly, we see it's a pretty good area, right? You have tons of rejections, right? Tons of rejections. It's a pretty good area on the hourly. This is also a pretty good area on the hourly. You see rejections. This area seems to get tapped a lot on the hourly, right? Seems to get tapped a lot on the hourly. So very good area right here. This range right now got filled, so this range is currently expired. So we'll have to wait for closures below. Let's see on the 30. But this is great. All right. So 15. Same idea, right? Same idea. Same ranges. Let's adjust them a little bit. Make sure they get filled. Pretty good range here. We got a pretty good range here down. Not bad. Adjust these a little bit, but yeah, you see the ranges gets filled, right? Ranges gets filled pretty easily here. Pretty good range. Same thing here. All right, clean ranges here. Perfect. All right, so what can we wait? Oh my god, we're pushing down. Okay, we had our pullback. We had our liquidity grab. Now we'll just wait here. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just wait. We'll just wait and see if we can get a closure. Closure below 41 wouldn't be too bad here. Wouldn't be too bad at all. So let's see if we can get a closure below 41 or 42 point right here. 41.4, and we could possibly get a no bottom wick play. So right, so we want to see something like this happen. So that's the idea, right? The idea is to possibly get something around something like this, right? That's the wrong object. So like this. Right? And then we get a top wick. And then we get, right, we get to enter around here. So let's see if we can get something like that. Otherwise, let's see here. What I'm gonna do here, guys, I'm gonna just do this. Much better. Got a pretty decent range here. Come down. So let's see if we can grab something within this range. Let's see if we can get a closure below and possibly a sell down, right? We're looking for sells below. I'm gonna mark this up. Sells below 2042.272 wouldn't be too bad. We have a very strong area of resistance right here, or support. And we also see that range gets filled. Usually when we close below, range gets filled all the way down, right? So yeah. So where did we come from? We came from up. What happened last time we came from up? Yeah, every time we come from around those areas, close below, fill the range. See? Close below, fill the range. Fill the range. So historically, you can see that we filled the range pretty easily here. Pretty easily. It's like a slippery slope, right? It's like what is it called? Yeah, it's like a slide. It's like one of those slides when you're kids. It's like one of those, you see? Like, you know, it's pretty, there's not a lot of friction in those areas, so I have to wait here. News in 1 minute. All right, we got news here, boys. What happened? Oh, it's a okay, it's a, alright, it's just a speech. It's a meeting. It's not, no numbers. But yeah, nothing really happened here. Again, it takes some time because it's a speech, right? So there's no numbers that influence the market immediately. Somebody's gonna speak and market moves kind of eventually as he speaks. But yeah. Why gold moving in London so much? I have no idea, bro. Did I miss a play? Darn kids. No. But yeah, boys. Nothing too crazy here. Pretty much the same idea on all the time frames, right? You'll wait for a closure on 2042. It's pretty good area. Once you get a closure below 2042, it should be good to drive. Should be good to drive. Down all the way to 2039 at least, right? 2039, and then we'll move stops to break even. We'll manage our position, and then we'll probably let it run down to 2037, and then possibly even all the way down to compensate for the no daily wick right here. So yeah, that's pretty much the idea. For buys, I'd wait for structure to get formed for buys. let's say here would be good. If you break above these wicks right here, if I see that we start breaking above these wicks right here, I'd possibly look for position, right, up to 2051. Right, so I'd look for something in between these two right here, right? So yeah, because that's then the liquidity grab, and we can play off of the liquidity grab, right? Because then you probably see something like we come up, grab liquidity, and then you come down and keep going further down. But we can play off of this small liquidity grab right here. It's a 30 pip move up to 2051. But yeah, it looks like we're coming down here. Can we get a closure? I think, let me see here. Yeah, we'll wait for it to close below 2041.895 here, and then we could possibly get a position. Ideally, we'd break the highs. So ideally, we'd do something like we come up, break the highs, and then flip down, right? Ideally, this would be the ideal play, right? Come up like this, and then come down. Something like this would be ideal, right? Go further down, because then you've broken the highs, you filled the imbalance right here, broken the highs, grab liquidity, and then you can drive further down. Let's see here. If we get a no bottom wick play, I'll still take the buys or sells below 2042.272 here. So yeah, because you come down, right? You come down, and since you've come down, where's liquidity? Liquidity is gonna be here. Now you have wicked pretty far up. I'm gonna give you that. You've wicked pretty far up, so maybe liquidity does not need to be grabbed, right? If you had like consolidation here within a tight range, you maybe need to see a break of the highs. But we did wick pretty high here. But will liquidity still be necessary? I don't know. Most likely. So yeah. Yeah, beautiful play right here. Anybody caught this? This was during London, I think. Yeah, this was during London, right here. Not bad, not bad. Not a bad play. Yeah, we have some news today. We have some news. So we gotta be careful for that. But I think we should be good. We should be able to, if we get a... if we get a perfect position, we can still take it. Because there's news in 10, and we still have 1.5 hours till then, so we should be good here. Let's see here. What are y'all saying? What are y'all chatting about? What are y'all yapping about? GBP USD. Do you usually go for entries on the 1 hour or just the price action analysis? I go for entries on the 1, 30, and 15, but mostly 30 and the 15. And I use the hourly for confirmation, extra confirmations and analysis, right? But I usually just enter off the 15 or the 30. All right. Do you have Telegram? Nope. You trading only gold? Yes, I'm trading only gold. Use some slicer of ginger, honey, hot tea. It works every time. All right, thank you, bro. I'm gonna picture of that. I'm gonna try that. I fucking hate ginger though, but whatever I can do to get healthy. You based your strategy on ranges? Yes. I base my strategy on ranges. Yes, sir. I base my strategy on ranges and my entries on wicks. How old is this? He looks young as fuck. I'm 21, bro. I don't look that young. Relax. I don't look yet that young. Fucking relax. It's just because I haven't let my beard out. Once I have my beard out, it's over. It's over for y'all, all of y'all. Once my beard grows out, dude, it's over. Hide everything. Hide everything you got. I'm coming for it. Could you look at GBP JPY? All right. Ah, good old GJ. Good old GJ. Let's see here. Doesn't look bad here. Does not look bad here at all. Okay, so what can we see in GJ? Let's go down to the daily. All right, what is the daily saying? Daily is coming above this area of resistance right around here, right? Coming above that area of resistance, pushed up a lot. You can see it rejected on this area. What do we have here? Do we have some sort of, okay, we don't even have data down there. Okay, but we do seem to have rejected right here. We do have some sort of point where we rejected around 2000 or 178.6. Coming up now on the daily, you likely see the daily close above range. You wouldn't be surprised, or below range. It doesn't, you know, we can't really say that, but I wouldn't be surprised if we close above range, because if we look at the 4-hour and the lower time frame, seems like we're coming up pretty well. If you look at the 1 hour, which the one, or the 30-minute, which was the one I looked at previously, you do have a break of structure, right? You do have a break of structure. So you do have a break of structure. So I'd wait for a closure on the 15. I'd wait for a closure above. If you can close above here, you'd be good to drive up, right? If you can close above here, you'd be good to drive up. I'd say around this level. If you can close above 2180.599, you'd be pretty good to drive up to at least these levels, right? Pretty good to drive up here. I'd probably move stops to break even at 180.76 and just let it run up until around 2081.055. So buys, I would be keen on buys above 180.639. I would be keen on buys. For sells, I'd wait for the break of these lows, right? Because you're now in a range. You're now in this range. You're in this range and you're just consolidating here, right? So I'd wait for a breakout. A breakout either above here, right? Because now you have another range here, which is a very small range, but this range is already filled. So now you have to wait for it to break out of this range as well, which is above here. So you'll wait for a breakout here, and then you'll possibly take a buy. You're probably gonna at least get to this level, right? 180.79 before you should move to stops to break even, and then you're most likely gonna see a push up further. But I'd be careful around these areas if you're gonna take buys, right? Area consolidation area, 180.7 ish area. I'd be careful, very careful, because that's an area of consolidation. Otherwise, let's see here on the 1 hour. Same idea. I mean, you did have a pullback here. What will you see here? Most likely in this hourly candle in 18 minutes here, most likely you're gonna see this pullback because you do have a closure respecting. This is a great play, by the way. Great play on GJ here. Great sell opportunity, right? You have a push up, fill of the range, and then you have a closure respecting, right? With a wick up, fill the previous wick. Next candle opened up, created a top wick with no bottom wick at all, right? So what you will see here is you likely see this candle flip to the downside and push down, right? Most likely. So it's a great sell opportunity here. If I was playing GJ, I'd probably take this sell right here. Because it's not a bad sell at all, right? 15, previous 15 closed, no top wick, right? Don't have any range to drive up. Seems to be rejecting a lot in this area, right? Did it in the past. Rejected here, rejected here. Most likely going to do it here as well. Going to come down, most likely fill the range down, and then if you want to drive up, you're going to drive up further. But I'd wait for you to break out of this range first, after closing inside. So you're going to probably close inside now, and that's going to be that 1 hour flip that we're talking about. But yeah, so for buys, short, just to make it short, for buys, I'd wait for a closure about 180.654. On the short term, I'm going to wait for the flip on this 1 hour candle. Possibly I'd take the sell here on the flip because you close respecting wait for price to come down a little further, break the lows, because you came from the downside, so liquidity is going to be placed around here. I'd wait for the break of the lows, fake out here, and then come up and close above 188.7, and then you can take the buys up. Yeah, hope that answers your question. Yeah, GJ not looking bad. GJ is not looking bad at all. I don't know where a sell would be in GJ position. You mean the buys or the sells? Buy chance on gold or GJ? On gold, not right now. We're very bearish here, so wouldn't consider buys just yet, right? Yeah, but David, do you mean, I know, but do you mean where the stop loss would be for the sell position or the buy positions? Because right now you could consider a sell position, right? For the, because you close respecting and possibly for the hour flip, right? Hitting to this resistance. Or would you consider, would you want to know where the stop loss is if you take a buy above 180.7? Sells. All right, so you're gonna base the sells off of 1 hour, right? Because this is a 1 hour play, so you're gonna base the sells off of 1 hour. So where would the stops be on the 1 hour? I'd say 181.2 right here. 181.2. Reason being, historically, that's usually where you pull back, right? Historically, that's usually where you pull back. So what did you do here, right? Came up, came down, and then you came up to this area before coming down again. Same thing here. Usually when you tap this area, this is usually the area where you pull back at. So I'd say probably this, if not even higher, if not even here, but I'd say 81.2 should be pretty good here for a stop loss. Right? Yeah, you have the same idea here, right? Tap this area, pull back to around these levels. Tap the area, pull back around these levels, right? So these is usually where the wicks are before you drive down further, right? Came up and then you drove down further after. Also, I don't see the hourly pushing up to those areas before making a bottom wick. It wouldn't really look. Okay, we do have a possible position here in 13 minutes. We do have a possible position here in 13 minutes. Let's wait here. You can see, guys. 13 minutes for a position. Yeah, I can't imagine seeing the hourly push up to 181.2 without making a bottom wick first. It wouldn't look right. It's not historical price action. It's not historically accurate for the 1 hour to do that. But also this seems to be a decision area. Around these levels seems to be a decision area, right? It's around maybe, you know, 181-ish area, I'd say. Wherever you, I mean, then you can kind of adjust it however you want, but I'd say around the 181 area would be your stop loss. Mid 181 area, because that's your usual wick area, and that's a decision level, right? So when you tap these levels, either you reject hard or you push hard, right? So here rejected hard, here pushed hard, here rejected hard, here pushed hard, right? Rejected hard, rejected hard. So it's a pretty great decision here at 81. So yeah, that probably moved my stop loss, most likely somewhere above there. Okay. This is not bad here, guys. Not bad at all. I'd like to see a slight pullback before entering. But yeah, not bad. Damn, I really zoomed out. That was a 70 pip move. Does the market fill those ranges? Yeah, historically the market has filled those ranges, right? That's what we base it off. We base it off of history. And historically, it has filled those ranges. Did the hourly... Was it this candle that had no bottom wick? There was one of these candles that had no bottom wick. I don't remember. In the beginning of the stream, I was like kind of... I was kind of contemplating if we should take that trade, but it was so early and I haven't made my analysis yet. But I think it was this one that had no bottom wick. Maybe this one, I don't know. Yesterday's short I trade got very late, so I put my stop loss higher than it. Hey, nice, bro. Imagine being late to the signal and you catch a W because of that. Crazy. Good job, bro. London moving so much. Yeah, I'm not really awake for London, but yeah. Was this the London move? Yes, this is whole London move. Crazy, yeah. Potential gold sell soon? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, that's what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. Potential gold sell. Damn, bro. Dude, I was up until 4 AM for that trade yesterday. Holy shit. I was literally sitting. The trade took so long, bro. I was sitting here. We took the trade before Asia, and I sat here from like 12, 11 AM all up until like 3, 4 AM. Oh no, 12. What is it? 12 PM, I think. 11 PM. Until 3, 4 AM. Yeah. I was literally at one point when we were in the trade, I was literally late. I was laying here and I was just watching the trade like this, trying to keep my eyes open. It was a stupid long trade. What time is it where you are? It's 3 PM. Did Asia trade W? No, it was an L. Asian session poor volume. Yeah, especially because we caught it at the end of New York and beginning of Asia, and that's when the least volume is. End of the session and start of the session. Of Asia session. All trades are W when you follow your plan. True. True. Great way to look at it. Alright. We came down, tapped 183.8 on the dot. Seems like we're rejecting a little bit here. This is great. This is great. In 7 minutes, if we get a closure somewhere here with a top wick, I'd be looking for sells here. So stay ready. Possible position in 7 minutes here, boys. Full margin today to cover the loss from yesterday. Okay. The only thing is here. Alright. No top wick, huh? No top wick, huh? You do not want to make a top wick, huh? What happened to the win streak? We took our first L yesterday. Yeah, 15 possibly gonna flip here, boys. Gonna flip here, so we might even close respecting. This is great play. If we don't make a top wick, and they close around these areas, and the next candle then comes up, compensate for the no top wick, so we come up around these areas. I'll look for a sell down to fill this wick right here. Can you rewind yesterday's trade? That's what I did, bro. But that's on the signals channel. It still continues on the stream. No. I don't do that, bro. I don't do that. Every trade I take into account. I'm not gonna try to market something that's not true. So the fact is that the win streak ended yesterday when we took that loss on signals, right? Because this win streak is not for me on live. The win streak is for the community trades. The trades that I tell the community that I take. So yeah. No, bro. We're transparent here. I haven't even updated. You think news will affect the market and flip bullish? We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what news is going to do. No top wick on 15. We should wait for the hourly close in only 5 minutes. You should make a video describing what's an A+ and what's not an A+ using your strategy. Alright, I will make that video this weekend. I'll make that video this weekend. I will try, because I'm gonna travel this weekend. I'm gonna travel back to my place from my parents' place, so yeah. But yeah, it depends. All depends how the news comes out, and unfortunately, I can't predict how the news comes out. They are expecting. They're expecting good numbers. They're expecting good numbers for the dollar. Expecting good numbers. So yeah. But you guys know how it is, right? These guys are. It's like you'll be right as frequently these guys if you just flip a coin, right? These guys don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Look, so yeah, can't trust the forecasts. So we don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I was minus 3.51 when I started following you. I'm 2% profit. Really appreciate your education. Is very helpful and easy to understand. You're welcome, bro. I'm glad to hear that. For real. Will it be on for FOMC? Yeah. Why not? Why not? I'll live stream FOMC. Why not? This is great. Looking good so far, boys. We might actually get a trade here in 2 minutes. We might actually get a trade in 2 minutes here. Come on. Red folder in 2 minutes? No. No, it's in 1 hour. Lock in, boys. 2 minutes here. 2 minutes, we might get a trade. Let's see if we can get a top wick like this. This is what we're waiting for, just so everybody knows. So I don't catch anybody off guard. This is what we're waiting for. So we'll close somewhere around here, and we get this. That's what we're waiting for. And then we will enter right here on a sell. Expecting this to flip, fill the wick, and so yeah, let's wait and see here. We do have range down to 2037, so we're good. Should be good here. What stop loss? Stop loss would be right here. Stop loss would break these highs. Because once you break these highs, that's our indication for a buy, right? Because I told you guys, the only way I'm looking for a buy is if we close above here, meaning that our stop loss will probably be the same place we look for buys, right? Because that's when we believe it's going to go further up. So stop loss is probably 2048.9. 2048.9 would be our stop loss. And yeah. That's just a minutes meeting, not the big FOMC. Oh, really? Yeah, it is. This is a detailed record of the FOMC most recent meeting, providing in-depth insights to the economic and financial conditions that influence their vote on where to set rates. So they're just going to explain why they set the rates the way they did. Okay. Do you really want to be on for that, guys? Do you guys really want to be on for that? I mean, I can if you want, but really want to do that, guys? Would it still be ideal to get in the trade before news? Genuine question. Yeah, if you base the trade off the 30-minute and 15-minute, and there's 1 hour before news, you're gonna expect the play to play out before news, right? So it's not gonna be a problem. Does the bottom wick invalidate? Yes. The bottom wick does invalidate. Yep, no entry, guys. No entry. I know you guys want I know you guys want to make the loss back from yesterday, but yeah. Yesterday's loss has no bearing on what I'm gonna do or what we're gonna take trades today. Has no bearing at all, right? We're gonna take the same trades. We're gonna do the same thing we've done every day. On stream winning streak. Yeah, maybe it's because when you guys are watching me, I'm being more careful and more strategic, and I'm thinking things through much more. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why on the stream we are taking better trades. I don't know. Maybe. Why don't you want to look up GBP USD? Because gold is moving here, right? So we will. I'll do it when. I'll do it when gold stops moving here, or when we get something, when we have some time off in the market. So when we're not in this very interesting range here. All right, we're moving here. Moving to the downside. Most likely gonna fill the wick down, right? We're such a bearish trend that we're probably gonna see us just break through every resistance or every support and keep coming down. But it does not matter, right? We're gonna wait for the perfect position anyways. So unless we get it, we're not gonna take any trades. But yeah, next closure would be below 2037 here would be pretty good for the next closure. So yeah, we'll wait for that. Yeah, below 2037 should be good for the next sell opportunity. I don't like when I see all red. My mind wants some sort of pullback. Yeah, bro. I have the same. But sometimes the market just moves this way, right? So what we're gonna wait for here is we're gonna anticipate something like this, right? So we're gonna anticipate something like this, right? So we're gonna anticipate something like this, or even better, come down, consolidate, break the highs, and then we wait for this, right? And then we can take the sells down. But yeah, so we don't want to get faked out here, right? Don't want to get faked out, because when do you usually get faked out? Get faked out when price moves, right? And then you enter right here. You enter right here, and then that's when you get faked out. Why you get faked out? Because price eventually has to make a pullback, and if it hasn't made that pullback before you close below, you're gonna make that pullback after you close below, right? So that's why we wait for a pullback for structure to get formed before taking the sells below. So we're gonna wait here for structure to get formed. So we've come down now. We'll wait for structure to get formed, and then possibly get a fake out to the upside, grab some liquidity, and then we'll wait for a break below. Right, because the hourly does look ugly. I'm not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie. The top wick is at 45 to 46. It'll probably give us a good opportunity. Yeah, exactly. So we'll likely see something like this. Top wick, and then could grab some sells. Right, and then it depends on where we wick, right? Because we could do something like this now. And if we just do this, we'll wait for the closure below here. But if we do this, we'll wait for the closure below here, right? So it depends on how high we grab liquidity. If we grab liquidity all the way up here, we fill the imbalances, and we could be comfortable taking a break back into range. But if we only grab liquidity by a small bit, only break the highs, we'll have to wait for a closure below the range. Just so you guys know. So it all depends on how high up we take liquidity. So ideally, we'd want something like this, right? Because then we can take the break back into range, and then we could have more room to grab pips all the way down to 31. And that's going to be the compensation for the no daily wick right here, right? It's going to be the compensation for this. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see here. Did you take any trades today? No. Fuck. Yeah, whatever. But yeah. We'll see here. Let's wait for some. Let's wait for some structure to form. Possibly get an entry off the 30 or the 15. Thoughts on fib levels based support and resistance? I don't use it. I don't use it. I don't understand it. I don't. Yeah. I don't know. No comment on fibs. Any trades before news? Possibly yes. Possibly yes. Around here. All right, that's stop loss to break even points. If we get a closure below, that's a minor rejection. Josh Giddy, relax, bro. You guys know what he be on. You're in a trade? No. Are you in a trade? No. We're waiting for a closure here. Alright, because you guys gotta remember, reason we don't need a pullback here if we get a perfect play is because the perfect play will be the pullback. Because what does the perfect play look like? Perfect play looks like this. And then there's a pullback. Oh, because you said stop loss at break even. Oh, no, I just meant on the trade where if we get a trade, that's probably where I'll move stops to break even if we get a trade below 2037, right? Because that's the minor support area. Yeah, not too bad here. But yeah, like I said, we do have some slight pullbacks here, right? But we see that on the 15, we're in such a bearish trend that the pullback is only around this big, right? So if we take this and we move it here, right? So we don't need that much of a pullback, right? We only need a pullback around these areas. And I say it's not that big and it's 50 pips. I get that. But it's not relatively, it's pretty small, right? So the pullbacks we're used to getting, right? So yeah, we'll only need a pullback to around these areas, and then we'll be pretty good. We'll be pretty good. Let's see here. 1 minute. 1 minute closure. Will it close respecting or below? Even if it closes below, we're not going to take this because it will not leave a steep enough bottom wick, right? Even if it closes here, it will have no bottom wick at all, which is not ideal. Please explain full reason. Full reason of what? Time frame 15 and 30, same idea. And hourly, same idea. So all the time frames have pretty much the same idea behind them, right? We'll wait to see a pullback, and yeah, once we get a pullback, we could start looking for sells below 2037.4 here. Yeah, the 4 hour does look ugly. Not gonna lie to you guys. The 4 hour might need a steep top wick, and a steep top wick would be around here. So yeah, it's probably that's probably the place where we'll wait for the pullback to happen. It's around these areas. So we'll wait for a pullback around these areas, right? And then we can take the sells down. Bard, what do you reckon the pullback will be till? Yeah, like I said, around these areas right here. So 40 to around 44. Hey bro, don't you think it's already overshoot for the higher time frames? Yes, I do believe it's overshot, but I also understand that when we overshoot, we need a pullback, and that's why we're waiting for a pullback. Right? So we're waiting for a pullback, and then we can take the entry. But before we get the pullback, we're not going to take the entry, right? And ideally, we get the pullback as high as possible, because once we get the pullback as high as possible, we get the pullback to around these areas. Ideally, we get the pullback into these areas. We can take a sell closing back into range, right, instead of below the range. So we could take something like this. So we come here, and then we can take something like this, right? We can take a closer back into range to fill the range down, and then continue coming down. But yeah, otherwise, if we just do this, we'll have to wait for a closure below the range. Because you see here, when price move this much, you usually don't get that much pullback. You don't get that big of a pullback. But what's the usual pullback range? Well, let's see here. What's the usual pullback pips of the... What's the usual pips we get the pullback? It's probably around, let's see here. Here we got a 130 pip pullback, because this is on the 4, right? Here we got a 140 pip pullback, so around there, around the 140 pips, right? 140, 150 pips, right? So you would expect the pullback, ideally, that's what I'm saying, ideally the pullback would be somewhere around these areas, right? That's why I said ideally. But yeah, looks like fuck that idea. Looks like we're just gonna drive. Is it gonna be one of those days? One of those days when just price keeps driving, but no stop? We'll see. But yeah. $15 close respecting though. Let's see if we can get a pullback here, right? In the past, Yeah, pullback's gonna come soon, eventually. We'll just have to wait for it. But holy shit, like I said, guys, in the beginning, we're probably gonna just blast through all of my supports, and yeah. Why are you hoping for a pullback instead of finding a way to join the trend? A pullback, waiting for a pullback is a way to find a way to join the trend, right? What does the trend look like? Right, now what's smarter? Is it smarter to enter here? Where are we most likely now? Okay, so let's look at the let's compare these side by side. Where are we right now? Where are we right now? Right? Could anybody tell me where we are right now? What's the highest? Okay, I'm not gonna say where we are, but what's the highest probability? What's the highest probability area that we are in right now? You're recording? Yes, I'm recording. Thank you, bro. This is gonna be a clip. No, I'm joking. At the very bottom, yeah, exactly, right? So the highest probability area that we are right now is probably gonna be here, right? So is that the most optimal way to join the trend? No, it's not, right? The most optimal way to join the trend is around these areas, or these areas. Selling right now could be a sniper losing entry, exactly, right? Because you're most likely going to see something like this, and that would be our entry, or this would be our entry. So waiting for a pullback is the best way to follow the trend, right? Because when you're just doing this, because you have no idea of the trend continuation, you have no idea at all. You have no idea how the trend is going to continue, or when it's going to continue, or when it's going to break. So when you're just doing this, taking a sell anywhere here is like trying to catch a falling knife. Then you stop, you come up, you don't break the highs, and then you close below, and then you're like, oh, okay, you know what? Grab the orders. Now we know that the trend is going to continue. But all the way here, we had no idea if the trend was going to continue. But once you close below, now you have your confirmations. Okay, the trend is going to continue. It's very simple, very easy, right? So yeah. All right, let's see what you guys are yapping about. I don't think you're getting that pullback. Maybe news will do it, but chances are it's not happening for now. Yeah, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, right? No FOMO. We don't care. Bro, if the new candle gap happened, jump range 1 to range 2, should I consider Q candle? Should I consider the new candle at range 1 or in range 2 to read price action? Bro, if a new candle gap happens, what do you mean a new candle gap? I don't understand that. Yeah, I have no idea, bro. I don't understand the question. I'm sorry. Since you mentioned you said your trade ranges, have you ever considered using fixed range volume profile to see areas of high volume? No, I've never considered that. I've tried using them, but you could see where volume is. You could see where, like my indicators, right? My eyes. I see the volume. I don't need indicators telling me where the volume is. I see the volume pretty clear. And if you can't see the volume, then maybe you need the indicators. But I feel like that I'm at a point where I could see where volume is. I understand when volume is gonna be in the market, and yeah. Thank you for the visual, brother. No problem, bro. No problem. I actually kind of like drawing. I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of soothing. I kind of enjoy drawing. So whenever I get the chance, I'm gonna pull out that pen, bro. So what if we have no entry today? Fine, we'll look for tomorrow. Yes, exactly, bro. You got it. You got it. I don't care if we don't have an entry within in a week, right? I'm not gonna force anything. We still have a 60 to 70 pip sell range if we get the pullback. Exactly. Exactly. If we get the pullback, we even have an advantage point. Normally, old candle closing and new candle opening linked together. But, oh, you mean a gap like that? I don't see a gap happening, bro. And if it happens, I'm gonna play off of it because a gap has a strong pull, right? A gap in the market has a very strong pull. It's a very strong pause. It's a very strong it's had a very strong gravitational force towards it. So yeah, obviously I'm gonna play it, but I don't see a gap happening. If it happens, I'm gonna plan accordingly, and I'm gonna kind of center my trade and my strategy around that gap. But yeah, if it happens, but we'll see here if it happens or not. No, never chase gaps. Exactly. I'm just gonna use it as a strong confirmation. It's not gonna be anything that I'm chasing or that I'm expecting to fill. It's just gonna be a strong confirmation. All indicators are lagging. They come after the price. Exactly. You don't need indicators. You need to be able to read price action. There's still some chop left in this area. Yeah, it's a hard area. It's a hard area to trade. It's a tough area to trade. And it's been this, I mean, we managed pretty well, but this whole month has been very, or at least the last days of December has been very tough to trade. And we managed pretty well. But yeah. It's a tough range here, boys. It's a tough range. For sure. What you sipping on, Bardingo? Coffee. You guys should know at this point. I'm a fucking coffee addict. Thank you for all the prompt replies. You're a real one. Much appreciated. No problem, bro. That's what I'm here for. $29.30 decision level. Hey, great spot, bro. Great spot. Whoever that was. Creed. Great spot, Creed. Yes, we do seem to have a strong decision level around 30. Exactly. Great spot. You see here, guys? Whenever price tap these areas, you either have a strong rejection, strong drive, right? So it's a pretty strong decision area. And now, what does that tie into? What can that possibly tie into? Why is this such a great area? That's the compensation for the daily no bottom wick as well. So 31 is a great area. It's a great decision area, and it's also the compensation for the no bottom wick, right? So here, either you're gonna see a compensation, boom, done, and then drive back up, or you're gonna see a compensation and then drive further down until to around 2000 and what is this? 2020 areas. So yeah, that decision level is most likely gonna be tapped. So 31 is most likely gonna be tapped today. Now, can we anticipate sells down to that area? Yes, of course we can anticipate sells to that area. We just need a pullback first. We just need some structure to get formed first, and then we can take some closures below. But looks like we're about to close respecting here on the 15, which is very interesting. Yes, very interesting here. Could we possibly get our position? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. If we get a top wick here with no bottom wick, I'm going to be in there. Below 36, right here. If we get a closure here, get a top wick with no bottom wick, I'm going to be in there. So be ready here, boys. Because that's also the pullback. The top wick is going to be the pullback. The top wick, because this is a... No, that's not there. This is a 30-minute closure. But 30-minute closure is going to be a possible sell. Yeah, it's going to be a sell. Possible sell here in 1 minute. If we get a top wick with no bottom wick. Seems like we're... If we close below. Seems like we're going to close below. Left a pretty decent bottom wick, right? Did not fill range all the way down. Right? You did not fill the range all the way down. Which is very interesting here. Yeah. Should get a pretty decent top wick here. And we'll be in there. We'll be in there. We will be in there. Will it happen? Ooh, guys. Get your inhaler ready. Oh my god, no. We're pulling back. Even if we pull back, that's fine. Whatever happens is fine. News in 30 minutes. Yeah, I know. But the play is going to be based off the 15 and 30, so it's going to play out before the news. So we're good, but we're not going to get the position, unfortunately, because we did close respecting. We did close respecting. Oof. This is very... Okay. We are driving here. Okay, that was only 12 pips. I've just zoomed out so much that it looked like we were driving a lot, but it was only 12 pips. Alright, and why is my trading view crashing? Okay, we're good. Alright. Now, annoying, right? Annoying. We got a slight top wick here. If this had no top wick, we would be good for buys once we filled this wick, right? We'd look for us to fill this wick, and then we'd look for us to flip and make the pullback and play on the pullback. But we did have a slight top wick, which invalidates the trade, and we'll have to wait for another opportunity. Yeah. Better wait for news. Yeah. Now we could wait for news. So now this trade was invalidated, so now we wait for news. And yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys watch this drive here while I use the restroom, so I'll be back shortly. Damn, I really need to get a haircut, bro. What the fuck? Holy shit. Holy shit, we're driving. Holy shit, we're driving. Alright, what are y'all saying? Straight to the barbershop after this. Yeah, but it's... I can't handle it, honestly. It's too much. News? Yeah, news in 20 minutes. Right? Yes, sir. News in 20 minutes here. Fucking hell, bro. We are tapping right into the decision zone. Great. Man, I love your discipline. It doesn't matter if we get a trade or not, but how you teach us to follow your plan is beautiful. Learning a lot here. I'm glad to hear that, bro. What are the expectations? The expectations are good numbers for the dollar, so even further down for gold. Even further down for gold. That's the expectation. Now, we know that those motherfuckers don't know what they're talking about, so can't expect much, but yeah. We'll wait. Now, we did not get a perfect position, and that's completely fine. So we'll wait after news, and we'll grab some leftover volume after news. We can possibly grab a pullback. If we don't get a pullback now, and news drives price even further down, we could possibly get a pullback. If this news candle makes a top wick first, a bottom wick after, then flip again bullish, I'm taking a buy and let that thing ride all day. Yeah. And if we make a... If the numbers come out bad, and we get some sort of a... Okay, so if we don't fill the... If we don't fill the daily... If we don't fill the daily no bottom wick, like if we don't compensate for it, so if we don't compensate for this no bottom wick on the daily, and we have a top wick without a bottom wick, I'm gonna have buy stops on sell stops on the flip. Just so you guys know. So if we get something like this, right? I'll have sell stops on the flip. Right here. Because I mean, it's a red folder, right? But it's ISM, manufacturing producer, and Joel's job openings. It's not that big of a deal, right? It's not huge. It's not huge news, right? So even if this pushes price up a little bit, I'm still expecting us to come down further in the long run, right? On the higher time frames, I'm still expecting a bearish movement overall. So yeah, if it was something else like FOMC or NFP, then I'd be more careful. But since it's not that big of a deal, I'm gonna be able to take the flip if we now push up without a bottom wick. Can you look up now GBP USD? Let me see what GJ's doing. Oh, okay, we're pushing up on GJ. Anybody got this here? Did it close above? Yeah, great buy here. Anybody grab this? Got a closure above. Not too bad here at all. Right. Closure above 2180.5. Pushing up to around 180. What was my line was probably around. Yeah, you would have stops to break even now. Yeah, moving nicely. DXY hella bullish. Oh, damn. Damn, bro. Very clear. We had a pretty clear range. Came down a lot, right? Came up, broke the highs. I'd wait for you to break the highs again. I believe you haven't grabbed enough liquidity yet. I'd believe you're gonna grab enough liquidity. You're gonna grab more liquidity before you eventually drive down, right? So I believe you'll have to break the highs again before taking closure. I wouldn't take a closure immediately off rip. I'll wait for you to break the highs again, right? I'll wait for you to break the highs, grab some orders, and then possibly close below. Yeah, same thing on the hourly. It's a pretty clear range here, pretty good range. Not too bad here at all. Oof, daily does okay. You know what? You know what? Sells. You know what? Even I mean, dude, when I look at the daily, even if you get a closure without breaking the highs, you'd be good to drive down. Reason being, look at the daily, bro. Daily closed below most recent range. Daily closed below this range. Made a huge top wick. Left the bottom wick on the previous. Looking to flip. So yeah, I'd be good for sells below 1.26171 to drive down. Cause look to the left, clean traffic all the way down. So these sells look very good here. These sells look very good here, both on the daily and on the lower time frames. So yeah, I'll look for sells, and I don't believe you need to break the highs. I'll look for sells immediately below here. I'll wait for the hourly to close though. I'll wait for the hourly closure. Once the hourly closes, not now though, because there's news obviously. But if there wasn't news, I'd wait for the hourly closure, and yeah. Otherwise, I'd wait for if news pushes price up and has no bottom wick, I'd put a sell stop on the flip, because once you get the flip, you're gonna drive down, fill this whole imbalance here, and clean traffic. And on the daily, that's the flip. Once you flip, you're gonna fill at least this wick and come down to the next area of support, which is around here. So yeah, hope that's clear. Gotta work. How long do you usually stream? I usually stream to around 11 a.m. 10 a.m. 10 to 11 a.m. Do you plan on doing one-to-one training? I already do one-on-one training. Message me on Discord if you're interested. I do charge though. I do charge for that. It's not free like the streams. But yeah, if you guys want one-on-one, I do charge, but you'll have to message me on Discord. It's not something I have publicly, right? It's only for people that explicitly ask. See the XY here. DXY tapping to strong zone. DXY is tapping to a strong zone here. Very interesting. Very strong zone in DXY. Very strong zone. Holy shit. So yeah, if you're gonna see a rejection, you're either gonna see a rejection now or a strong ass drive. A strong ass drive, right? You have some sort of gap here. Is it a gap? Yes, you have some sort of a gap here that hasn't been filled yet. You do have a gap. If you come up, best believe you're gonna fill this gap, and then you have clean traffic all the way to the left. Although the DXY doesn't really respect price action as much as gold and other currencies do, but yeah, either it's gonna reject hard here or it's gonna push hard. So we'll see. How much is one-on-one trading? You'll have to message me. I don't say that publicly. You'll have to explicitly message me privately, and then I'll give you all the info. But yeah. Should we expect bearish candles to continue and mirror daily candles in December until 1975? We'll see how news turns out here. But yeah, overall I'm very bearish here. So like I said, if we have a slight push, if I have a big bullish candle and no bottom wick, I'm gonna have sell stops on the flip, because I'm still expecting us to come down further, right? I'm still expecting us to tap the 31 to 30 area, which we haven't yet. Did we fill the imbalance? Let's see here. Or did we fill the... No, we didn't. Damn. Alright. Did we? Dude, this is crazy. On the dot, bruh. If we reject here, this is crazy. On the dot. We just came down. We tapped the no bottom wick on this daily. And then if we shoot off from here, it's going to be very interesting price action. It's going to be very textbook, you know? You came and you just tapped. Just tap this area. You just tap this area of... The area of the decision zone. You just tap the decision zone and you're going to reject. But like we said, either you're going to reject hard here or you're going to push hard. So we'll see. We'll see. We have the 4-hour closure in 3 hours. Okay, never mind. Alright, we have the hourly closure in 12 minutes, which is going to be news as well. So the next candle is going to be key here. Let's see what the next candle does. It's going to be key. Bart, I think you should bring up your volume a bit. I don't know other, but maybe one need to increase the volume to max both my PC and YouTube volume. Alright, I brought up my volume now. So now you guys should hear me even better. Do you guys hear me? Now you guys should hear me even better. Alright, perfect. Alright. Bard, I think you should bring up volume a bit. I don't know. Okay, I just read that. Gold is in 4-hour demand. I think it buys from here and it lines up with DXY. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised of that either. But it's a very interesting price action here. We just tapped that decision area. We just tapped the compensation for the no bottom wick on the daily. And that's the 4-hour no bottom wick as well. But I'm not really counting that. I'm more looking at the daily. But yeah, crazy. Crazy. You see, guys, how it was a smooth ride down? Once we compensated for these no bottom wicks, it was a smooth ride down. Kind of makes me want to trade London session, I'll be honest. Like, this move, this volume here is very juicy to me. This volume is very, like, my mouth is watering when I see this volume. Right? Because we love trading when there's volume. We're price action traders. So yeah, this London session must have been nice for people that traded. You guys must have had a blast. Volume. Keeps pushing. No bottom wick plays. Yeah. Volume usually dies down around 11 PM EST though. Yeah, I know. Maybe I'm gonna start. Should I start the stream a little earlier? Should I start the stream earlier and end later, or should I keep it the way it is? So should I start at around 6 a.m. and then end the stream at around 10, 11, or 10, 9, or should I keep it this way? Yeah, London session seems to be smooth, yeah. Bard, new here. Can you recommend my any educational content on trading price action? Watch Uncle Ted, watch Donvo, watch me, watch Roger Banks. All of us have pretty much the same base fundamental ideas that we go off of. So watch Donvo, me, Uncle Ted, and Roger Banks, and you'd be good. You'd be good. We all have the same base idea that we trade off of. Which is price action, wick fills, ranges, etc. And then we have our own twists, right? So you get a nice blend. But yeah, that's what I would say. What is Uncle Ted YouTube? Yeah, Uncle Ted kind of went ghost. So he disappeared for some reason, I don't know. But he has some webinars. So if you search Uncle Ted webinars, he has some webinars that he made in the past that people re-uploaded. So just search Uncle Ted webinars and you're gonna find his old webinars that somebody else re-uploaded. Alright, got the flip here. Is this gonna be pullback? Looks good here, boys. Looks good. Looks very good here. You should start stream 30 minutes before this volume. Alright, I'll start stream like 15 to 30 minutes before tomorrow and the next days. So I'll start around 7:30 instead. Uncle Dad was supposed to scamming people, but yeah, I don't know. It's a weird controversy. What time is it for you right now? It's 4 p.m. It's 3:52. Yeah, I don't know what happened with Uncle Ted, but he was like, maybe in his personal life he had some trouble, but when it came to the charts, he was a G. He was a G. One of the best to ever do it, in my opinion, on the charts. We have news in 8 minutes here, boys. Salam, bro. Where are you from? I'm from Sweden. Sweden. When he showed his MT5 and trading like 100 lots, yeah, the guy was... It was an interesting guy, bro. It was an interesting guy. Interesting guy. Nobody could figure him out. He was really like... It was weird. Nobody knew who he was, what he was up to. Where he got all the money from. If it was a fake account, whatever it was, nobody knew. We just knew that he knew price. He knew how to read price action. Bro, quick question. I just came on stream. What are we hoping to happen? Hoping to happen is pullback and break. So either a pullback up to around these areas, right? Break all the highs, and then we can take a closure back into range below 42.3, or we're looking for a pullback around here, and we can take a breakout below 2037.9. So either this or this, right? We're looking for something like that. Otherwise, if news pushes a candle up, like if news just pushes the next candle up like this, I'm gonna have a sell stop on the flip of this candle right here, because when we flip, I'm expecting us to fill the range all the way down, because I'm still very bearish, but yeah. If the news drop, I don't know which way to go off to enter. I don't know that. I just know that if we have no bottom wick and we push up hard, it's going to be a quick induced push from the markets, from the news. So it's going to be quick push. And then if we have no bottom wick, eventually we're going to have to flip and make the bottom wick, right? It's just price action. God damn, you're 9 hours behind me. Where are you from, bro? Australia. Do you trade over trading? I look at TradingView to analyze the charts, and I put my trades in MetaTrader. Yes. Damn, it's 1 a.m. in Australia. Damn, bro. What language speaks in Sweden? Norwegian. Bardingo, update your record. Oh yeah, my bad. We have news in 4 minutes here. So we have... I'm joking. At 8 point. Can I join your Discord? Bard, big fan. Of course you can. Link in bio. It's free for everybody. Where are you from, bro? I'm from Sweden. Let's see here. Let's not miss news. I execute on FTMO. What the fuck did I just read? Alright. Will's got skills. Bother FOMC minutes don't bother markets. FOMC followed by pressers make markets shiver. These minutes are released about prior FOMC. FOMC is on. Will's got skills, brother. Am I tripping? All-time views soon again? Yes, sir. I mean, today's earlier than usual. Last time it took a couple hours to get to this level. Now we're at 440 live viewers pretty quickly. So yeah, let's see if we can break 500. If we get 500 viewers, I'd be happy. It is time for everybody to hit the like button. Yes, sir. I agree. I agree. Hey, listen to Camille, bro. He knows what he's talking about. Will you have Zoom links? Yes, I will have Zoom links, but that's in the future, and that's gonna be for paid subscribers. Of course, I'm gonna have Zoom links. I'm gonna have people be able to turn up to the stream and have discussions live and stuff like that. You know, like how like the other traders have it, like Dombo and all of them. I'm gonna have the same thing. But it's going to be for the paid subscribers whenever that drops. It's going to be after January sometime. Hey Bob, best of luck. What do you use to copy trade? Text me on Discord. Ask me on Discord and I'll send you the info. But we have to wait for news here. 30 seconds. Very, 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 very interesting. How much you're charging? We'll see. We haven't decided on the price, but it's going to be affordable. It's not going to be anything crazy. Hopefully by the time it drops, you guys made enough money from the signals to afford it. Yeah, it's not going to be anything crazy. We're actively trying to select a price, a fair price. All right. News were pretty mixed. Not both bad and good. So all right, guys, you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna have a sell stop here, boys. So I'm gonna have the sell stop on off the flip on this candle. Right here. Because that's the liquidity grab. That's the pullback we waited for to these areas. And yeah, once we flip, you should see a drive here. Or you know what I'm going to do here, chat? I'm going to move the sell stop down to the break of the lows. I'm going to move this up. So break of the lows. That's what I'm going to do. All right. Stop loss and TP. It's a huge ass stop. Alright, we keep pushing. Since we keep pushing, I'm gonna move them back. I'll move them back to where they were. Just so you guys know. I'm moving back to the flip because we're pushing even harder, right? And the higher we push, the more liquidity we grab, and we have more power to drive down when we then flip. So yeah, that's why I'm moving them back to the flip. Right there. I'm gonna have a tight stop loss on this one. I believe if we flip, you shouldn't see the break of the previous highs again, right? If you flip, I think it's a drive down because you have such a huge top wick that if you flip, you're probably not going to see a reflip. You're going to see a drive down because you've grabbed a ton of liquidity here, right? You've tapped all the way up to these areas, right? Broke all the highs. So once you flip, you should be good here. Take profit. I'm gonna put it at 2030 right now, but we'll see. Once we fill this wick, we'll see if we start hovering or something, and we'll see what we do then. We'll manage. But yeah, that's the trade. Let's see if we can get activated here. Still not activated. Let me do this. Yeah, that's the trade, boys. Let's see what y'all are saying. Yes, it's a sell stop. Sell stop. We have 500 viewers. Holy crap. If we start closing, if we start closing above on the 15 and start creating structure and close above on the 30, then I'm going to delete the sell stops, right? Because the idea with this trade is the hourly, right? The hourly, but once we create structure on the 30 and the 15, we're going to delete sell stops, right? But again, this trade, I'd want to see us pull back right now, so we have as much time as possible for the hourly to flip and drive. Resistance at 2047. Want to see if it respects. Yes, we do have a resistance at 2047. Right now here. We have a general wick area here, guys. We do have a general wick area right here. Right. Oops. We do have a general wick area around these levels. Don't think it will drop 100 pips in 5 minutes. No, it won't. It won't. Most likely not. But it's based off the 1 hour, the trade. But we did grab liquidity, right? Did grab liquidity, waited for liquidity grab, did get the pullback we wanted. Since we got the pullback we wanted, and we're still expecting price to drive further down because news was mixed, right? Since news was mixed, it's not really a clear direction. So what's gonna happen is gonna keep moving in the same direction it was before. So yeah, we just had a slight push, and now we're gonna go down here. Let's see. Yeah, mixed news. Mixed news. We got slightly higher here, slightly lower here, and lower here, right? But these are much. This is a red one, and this is a yellow, orange folder. So prices or news is very mixed. The charts on Blueberry look different. Yeah, just use TradingView, bro. Are you gonna sell? Not yet. Not activated yet. Would you not take a sell coming down, just based off what you're saying? No. Reason being is if we close above here, we've officially broken structure, right? So we have to wait for candle closures if we want to take buys above. But as long as the candle is not closed, the 1 hour and the 30, right? As long as the 1 hour and the 30 has not closed, you still have potential to come down and flip. But once they close, that's when you're possibly gonna be able to take buys. That's why. Fixed stop, sell stops, enter in Discord. Isn't it the flip? Pretty sure it's the flip, right? Oh, it's a little different. All right, all right, fixed. But it's basically the flip, guys. So if you go on TradingView and you look at the gold, it's the flip. Entry is going to be 2042.524. You see my entry here. Yeah, boys. Let's wait and see here. Are we gonna get activated? How old are you? I'm 21. Would you not take sales on the way down? Okay, I already answered that. Looking for long or short? We're looking for shorts. Where's your stop loss? Stop loss is gonna be 2000. Where did I put it? I put it at 2042.524. 524. So break of this previous high, right? Because we already broke all the highs, so there's no point in us after we flipping back and coming up again, right? Yeah, it looks like we're respecting here. If the 15 close respecting, great. Might even enter on the top wick here. If we close respecting here on the 15, close respecting here on the 15, and the next 15 comes up without no bottom wick, I'm entering another sell position. So if we do something like this, close here, do something like this, I'm entering another sell position. Let's see here for 3 minutes. You should mute your MT, dude. I'm getting it right every time. My bad. Happy birthday, bro. My entry is, I have a, okay guys, for you guys that can't read, I don't know, I have an entry, or not entry, I have a sell stop at 2037.524. I have an entry at 2037.524. Another, so you're not deleting the first one. No. If we get another entry, I'm not deleting the sell stop. The sell stop is still valid. So once we hit the sell stop, it's going to be 2 positions. And then I'm going to close both positions around the wick fill. Update your Discord signal then. The distort signal is... Right. 2037.524. Yeah, I'm basing my levels on TradingView, guys. All my levels that you guys see are based on TradingView. What's the entry? Everybody, I have a sell stop. Sell stop at 2037.524. Just read the chart. Right here. Sell stop. My stop loss is 2042.526. Take profit is 2031. Or 2030. Sorry guys, I never used sell stop. How to use it? Bro, just stay out of this trade, honestly. If you don't know how to use a sell stop, bro, you got other issues. you shouldn't be trading, bro. If you've never used a sell stop, you shouldn't be trading. So stay out of this trade for your own. I'll advise you to stay out of this trade if you've never used a sell stop. Yeah, guys, learn the basics. You can't. I don't know. I don't know what to say, honestly. I don't. Yeah, we got 520 viewers. We broke the viewer record again. Dude, we keep breaking the viewer record. Welcome everybody. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the community. Welcome to the fam. Leave a subscribe if you enjoy watching the stream. Leave a subscribe if you enjoy the community, if you enjoy the way we trade, if you want to catch pips like us, if you're motivated, hungry like us, if you're looking to improve your trading, join the Discord, join the community, subscribe, leave a like. Discord is below. Yeah. All right, perfect. 15 closed respecting. Let's see here. How far can we drive? Almost activated here, guys. $15 top wick? Yeah, the 15 has a small top wick. You know what I'm gonna do here, boys? If we come close to around, if we hit this area, or let me just make this. Pay attention here, boys. Pay attention. If we hit this area right here, 2038.8187, or 2026.2, without creating a steeper top wick on this 15, I'm going to delete the sell stops, right? Because then we have a no top wick play against us. So if we hit 2038, be ready to delete the sell stops. I'm going to inform the Discord as well. Because we don't, it's very risky to take the sell if we have no top wick or very small top wick on the 15. Alright, delete the sell stops here, guys. I'm not even gonna wait. Delete the sell stops, delete the sell stops, delete the sell stops. Delete the sell stops. We did not get a top wick on the 15. So we delete the sell stops. If it drives, it drives. But yeah. Don't want to risk it. We don't want to have a no top wick play against us. Hope you guys deleted the sell stops. But we didn't grab enough liquidity on the... Yes, we did, but we have no top wick here. And we don't want to have a no top wick against us. Yes, it made me uncomfortable as well. That's why I deleted the sell stops. Isn't the previous top wick enough? Yes, but we're not looking at the previous, we're looking at the current. The current has no top wick. The previous can do whatever he wants, right? The current has no top wick, and that's what we're. So right now we would have been in the position, right? We would have gotten activated, or some of y'all might have gotten activated, right? I saw somebody in the chat say he got activated. And now we would have been immediately pulling back, right? So it would have been it wouldn't have been the drive we expected it to be. I don't even know if we flipped, but. Yeah. I'm going to keep the sell stop and use the 50-minute high. All my data has stop wicks. Yeah. I mean, you guys do you, but we're flipping here and we're flipping back. So it's not a flip and drive. Reason being, the 15 is ugly. The 15 is real ugly. I accidentally got activated and got 20 pips by mistake. I was sweating bullets though. What? How did you get 20 pips, bro? Where was the 20 pips? You didn't even drive down 20 pips from the flip. Thoughts on the 1 hour? Yeah, the 1 hour looks like it's still about to come down, right? Still about to flip and come down and fill the previous wick. But I do believe we might want to get a flip on the 15 first to the upside. So we might want to flip on the 15 first. Once we flip on the 15, we could look for sells. But yeah. If it breaks 30, it's low right now, it could drive. Yeah, it could drive. But we don't want to be a part of that, right? We don't want to be a part of that. As long as the 15 has no top wick, we don't want to be part of that. For sure, his sell stop was higher. No, my sell stop was 237.524. 237.524. Right at the flip. Oh, the other guy. Oh, yeah, most likely. Trade with prop firm or broker? I'll trade both. Yeah, we got 525 people here, but only 187 likes. Come on, boys. What is this? What's the ideal account size for your prop firm that we can have? Well, it depends on how much money you have to spend. What's your budget? How old are you? I'm 21. How do you do risk on prop firms? I start off by risking a max of around 3 to 4%. Then once I get in profits, I increase my max risk to 5%, and then I trade off like that. So I start off with a 3 to 4% max risk, and that's 70 pips. And I use the appropriate lot size. I use a lot size calculator to calculate that. And then once I hit profits, I increase my max risk to 5%. Because then I have a higher risk tolerance since I'm in profits. And 5% then is equivalent to 70 pips. Yo, Bard, can you explain yesterday's trade? I already did, bro. I already did. If you look back at the beginning of the stream, I explained the trade from yesterday pretty well, so pretty extensively. I need price to close below 2036.3. On the no bottom wick entry for me to look for. Yeah, same. I'd look for a no bottom wick entry too. How do you know what market will have some? How do you know what market will have some move? No top wick means the current candle has no top wick, or a candle has no top wick, or practically no top wick, so a very small top wick, right? That's what it means. I'm sure some of y'all held this. I hope you're out by now, but I'm sure some of y'all held this for sure. Do you take off rip entries? Very rarely. Very rarely. Why is top wick or no bottom wick important? Because 90% of candles have both top and bottom wicks, right? So it's a probability thing. So if a candle has no bottom wick, eventually it's gonna have to create that bottom wick, right? So then there's a extra bearish pressure on that candle to eventually create the bottom wick, and that's a very strong confirmation for us. Your thoughts on ICT? I don't care for him or his strategies. Yeah, not really my thing. I trade SBC. That's my way of, I trade SBC. That's what I trade. That's my way of trading. That's my my strategy. If this closes below 2036.9, then it will drive down hard because they grab liquidity hard. Yeah, it most likely will. But I would like to see the 15 flip first. Or compensation for it. What was the take profit? Take profit was 30 on the previous 2030. On the previous position that we didn't enter. What's your 5-minute no bottom wick? Yes, sir. 5-minute no bottom wick here. Let's see how far we can push. Coming up here. Could possibly get a re-entry on the sell here, or not a re-entry, an entry on the sell here. If we do something like this. If we do something like this, I'd be good to enter a sell right here, right? So if we close around these areas and we make a top wick, we compensate for this no top wick, right? Compensate for this no top wick. And then I'll have a sell here, expecting us to flip and drive down, because that's also a closure back into range. But yeah, like I said, guys, we have to wait for the compensation. Because look here, for example, right? Or here. What is like the minimum to start trading with? Whatever money you can. Whatever money you afford to lose. Right? Because it's about the skill and not about the money. That's what people get wrong. It's not about the money. So you could, if $10 is a lot to you right now, trade a $10 account. Okay, that's probably not possible on most brokers, but if $50 or $100 is a lot to you, trade on a $50 account. Trade it. And let that market hurt you. Let it sting. Let it sting when you lose a trade. Go through the emotions. Because that's what's important. The important part isn't trying to make $1 million or flipping 10 accounts. The important part is learning the skill, going through the emotions. So when you actually have capital in the future, or where you buy a funded, or when you have saved up some money, you actually know what you're doing and you can handle the money. You can handle the psychology. Because that's what's gonna make you profitable in the long run. Right? It's not gonna be how much money you have for capital. Because if you don't have the skills, you can have $1 million and you're gonna lose it tomorrow. If you don't have the skills. So build the skill set first, build the mental toughness, build the psychology, and then the money will follow after. So start with whatever you have. Start with whatever you have and focus on learning. Focus on learning. On absorbing as much knowledge as you can. Detach yourself completely from the money. Detach yourself completely. See, look at it as a game. Look at trading as a game. Just look at it as you're trying to be the best possible player when it comes to reading charts and candles. Like, look at it at Tetris. Imagine it's Tetris. Just find the patterns. Be the best at trying to find the patterns. Trying to make the time frames match. Right? Be the best at it. Detach yourself from money. Focus on leaning. If you can, yeah, like I said, if you can turn $10 into $1,000 or $10 into $100 within a span of maybe a couple months, then you have the blueprint to becoming successful. Then the money is it's just a matter of time before you get the money. Look like for the past week the market watched your live stream. So everything you draw out, the candle open again, you draw. Lol. Yeah. Just gotta get the perfect play, boys. How long it took you to become profitable? 2 years. 2.5 years, 2 years. Bardingo, I know you be going on E-dates, bro. No. No, bro. You'll never catch me lacking like that. You'll never catch me lacking on an E-date, bro. Never. Never. Just don't get overconfident with those demo accounts because it's a different ball game. Yeah. Hey, for every like people, I know some people, they traded demo and they're like, dude, I'm fucking sick, bro. Look at this. And they show me their demo profits. I'm like, okay, bro. All right, bro. Good for you. Let's see when you get into a real account. They get into a real account and they get overwhelmed. They have no idea how to deal with emotions. They have no experience of FOMO. Why don't they have any experience of FOMO? Because on the demo account, whenever they got FOMO, they just entered. But you can't do that on the live account because you're gonna get burnt. Right? So they have no idea how to deal with their emotions, and they get overwhelmed and they get hit by a truck, and then they lose accounts. So yeah. Start with money. Start trading with money. Don't start with demo. 30 closed doji. Holy shit, yeah, it did. It did. Where's the liquidity grab gone? It doesn't seem like it wants to push down. No, it doesn't. Because we have really weird price action right now. We have really weird price action right now. Again, I do want to see compensation for this no top wick here. So I'm guessing that's why we're not driving down as hard as we should be. It's stopping us, right? But yeah, otherwise I'll wait for a closure. Let's see here. The range is still holding pretty well. The ranges are still holding pretty well here. Yeah, I'll wait for a closure below 2033.6 now. A closure below 2033.6 wouldn't be too bad. We got the pullback we wanted. We got the liquidity grab we wanted. We expected this since the beginning, right? Did we not? We expected this since the beginning. We got the pullback. We got exactly what we wanted. So first half of the play is done. Pullback done. Now we'll just wait for a closure below. Damn, we got a few questions here. And then they stop trading, yeah. And then they blame the markets. They're like, oh, trading is rigged. They manipulate the market against you. It's rigged. It's rigged against retail traders. They just manipulate the market. Nothing is fair. I hate the markets. Fuck the markets. Yeah. And then they start blaming everything but themselves. When everybody stops, that's when we keep going. Hey, I love the positivity in chat. Chat is positive today. Love the positivity in chat. Which is better, Forex or crypto, or is the same game? Thanks for answering my previous question. Anything you do in life is the same game. You guys gotta understand this. You have to understand this. Everything you do in life is the same game. Doesn't matter if you do Forex. Doesn't matter if you do crypto. Doesn't matter if you do options. Doesn't matter if you do fucking cricket. It doesn't matter what you do in life. It's all the same game. It's all the same game. Why is it the same game? Because it's all the same principle. The one that works the hardest is the one that's gonna make it on top. You can get wealthy from all of those. You can get wealthy from Bitcoin. You can get wealthy from options. You get wealthy from fucking opening a burger shop. Literally, but it's the same thing. It's the same game. And what's the game? The game is to never stop, and the game is to outwork people. That's the game. It's the same with Forex. People want a secret to Forex. There's no secret. There's no secret to Forex. There's no secret strategy. There's no better strategy than other. There's no secret at all. All it is, the people that are succeeding at Forex is the people that put in the most work. Your success is directly proportional to your work you put in all fields. All fields, doesn't matter what it is. So if you want to be a great Forex trader, just outwork the people around you, and you will see. You will see where you'll go, right? Now, of course, there are faster and slower ways to go there, right? You could do it more effectively. I'm not saying Forex and Bitcoin is, you guys are missing the point. I'm not saying Forex and Bitcoin is the same thing. I'm not saying it's the same thing as in it's the same things that are driving the markets, or it's the same algorithm, or it's the same software. I'm not saying that. I'm saying the principle of making it or succeeding in any field is the same wherever you go. Right? So stop looking for secrets. Stop looking for the best strategy. Stop looking for any of that. But just put your head down and work, bro. Literally, just put your head down and work. Promise you, there's no secret. That's the secret. That's the secret. Alright, let's see here. I'm sorry for my rant, boys, but I felt like I had to get it out. I don't look at did you see BTC? I don't look at crypto. I think you should make a note again so you don't have to answer again. 21 years old, from Sweden. Learn from Uncle Ted. I'm gonna pin that. And when I say input, okay, okay. Let me just focus here. We gotta break up. Let's see. Is that the? All right. Let's see if we can get a closure here on the 15 and a top wick, and we'd be good here. I think pattern traders took a sell till 2022 because head and shoulders pattern created a neckline. Well, bro, I don't know. They probably know what they're talking about though, because it looks like they're about to go down. Let's see if we can get a closure here in 5 minutes, and in 5 minutes we might get a position here. If we get a no bottom wick play, I'm gonna enter here. This is a 5 saying. It's not saying much, I'll tell you that. Bard, you look gentleman. Thank you. Thank you, I really appreciate that. I look gentleman. Thank you. One chick confirmed. Why did you delete the sell stops? I deleted them because the previous 15 had no bottom wick, so I didn't want to have a they didn't have a top wick, so I didn't want to have a no top wick play against us, right? Because this is usually the plays we take, and I didn't want to take the risk of this having no top wick and pushing price up to compensate for it. So yeah, that's why. Relax, guys. You're making me blush. I swear to God. Relax. God damn it. All right. That's risk management. Risk management isn't necessarily when you trade. Great point. Great point. Great that you clocked that. Great that you clocked that. So risk management isn't only when you're in a trade. Risk management is when you're about to enter the trade as well, before you enter the trade. Right? Why did you set time frame as favorite so you don't have to... How do I do that? I've always just used this. Oh, wait. Nice. Nice. Who's your mentor? My mentor was Uncle Ted, Raja Banks, and Dumbo. Bro, look this third eye. Thank you guys. You see, you guys are teaching me as well. We're all learning from each other here. After 2 years. No, after 4 years. Oh my god, this is so smooth. Yo, I'm never gonna miss a play ever again. Let's fucking go. We have an hourly closure here in 16 minutes. This is gonna be very interesting. What's your thoughts on Donvo getting into PAM with your broker? No thoughts. Good for him, I guess. Why this Nick? Are you singer or what? What? Don't you think I deserve free access to the paid subscription? Bro discovered fire, I swear. It was, I'm like those cavemen that first discovered fire. When I did that, it was like that. It was that reaction. Like Are we gonna close below? Are we gonna close below? No, we're not. Nice sweater, G. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Smells good too. You know how we do it. Alright, I guess we close respecting. Let's see here. Close below the local support? Yeah, the local support, but that's not a strong enough confirmation. Buy? No. No. The buys are nice, but there's so much bearish pressure that I don't want to risk taking a buy right now. Not like this. The buy is still nice, right? Close respecting, no top wick, filled the previous wicks, right? Since you filled the previous wicks, you're most likely going to see a rejection here and flip. Right? Most likely going to see something like this. You're going to see something like this, right? Something like this, and then you're going to flip probably. Or only a little bit, and then you're going to flip back. But yeah, it's a nice buy, but no, there's too much bearish pressure for me here. Buy gold on the flip? No, if I was to buy, I would buy on the wick. I would not buy on the flip. Because I believe it's going to get just a small top wick. No top wick kind of scary. Yeah, for you guys that are in a sell, then no top wick is scary. But it's just going to get a small top wick and they're going to keep driving down, probably. You think it'll flip bullish? Yes. This current 15 will flip bullish. I feel like buy, man. If you feel like buy and your strategy says buy, buy. Don't wait for me. Don't wait for me. Best way to learn to trade. Watch streams, watch webinars. Not much harder than that. Watch a bunch of streams, watch a bunch of webinars. Trade for yourself. Have the charts always open. Use real money. Try different strategies until you get the right one. Learn support and resistances. Learn risk management. All that. Just closed 26 pips off the 30, breaking the previous low. A lot of bearish pressure. Yeah. Yeah. Great trade. It was a great trade. It was a great trade. It was just not an A+ for me. Can you be a successful trader by just taking signals? No. Then you're a successful copier. You're not a successful trader because you're not actually trading. What risk do you take? 1 to 5. So what? My max risk is 5. My lowest risk is 1. And my max, and that's up to 70, around 70 pips. So around 70 pips, I risk 5% of my account. And then it's proportional all the way down to 0 pips. All right, there's a flip. Yeah, not sure if you're gonna get a big top wick here, but you were gonna see a flip, obviously. But yeah, too much bearish pressure here for me to take the buys. I risked 2% every trade, so when I started risk, I was confused. Yeah, my way of risking, I don't know. I somehow came up with that when I started, and then I just stuck with it, right? I don't know why it's like that. Maybe I should reevaluate, but it's worked so far, so. Because if you think about it, every trade I take is an A+ setup. So the bigger the stop, so what's going to determine the probability that a trade works, right? If every trade is the same setup, what's going to determine the probability the trade works out? It's the stop loss size, right? So the higher stop loss I have, the higher chance of the trade working out. Thus, I have a risk, that's my max risk. So I risk more. So the higher the chance that the trade works out is dependent on how big the stop loss is, right? So the biggest stop loss that I possibly can have, I'm going to risk the most amount that I'm willing to risk. It's kind of my thought process. Dude, have you heard of this guy called ICT? No, bro, I trade SBC. I trade SBC. I don't trade ICT or SMC. I trade SBC. So your risk factor is fixed, lot size no matter. Yeah, I use the same lot size. By taking your signals, you can be good passengers. Exactly. Exactly. You're never going to be the driver. That's a Donvo reference. What was a Donvo reference? I maybe did it by accident. It was not intentional. Can you show us what you think is going to happen with the flips? What do you mean with the flips? We have an hourly and 30-minute closure here. So if we can get the hourly and 30-minute to close below 2033, that'd be perfect. Because now we have a top wick on the 15, so we don't have to worry about that. If the next 15 now comes and closes below here, we'll be good for take sells down. He's referring to bro. Hi, greetings from Chile. What up, bro? Greetings from Sweden. Excuse me, brother. I have a question. What trading strategies do you use? I use SBC. Let's see here. We might get a position here. 4 minutes. 4 minutes and we can possibly get a position, boys. Just stay patient. The market has been very, very bad the last few days. We haven't gotten a lot of positions. It hasn't really aligned with my structure, but it does not matter, right? This could keep going for months, and I will never ever take up another setup than an A+. What position are you looking for? Buy or sell? I'm looking for a sell. I'm looking for a sell if it closes below 2033.661. DXY is pushing hard. Very hard. By the way, vid chat is dead. Really? Bro, what does this happen, bro? There's always something wrong with the stream. Always something wrong with the stream. God damn it. Try now. Say something. Is it working? Bro, what the fuck? 3 minutes here, we might get a position, boys. 3 minutes. Stay on your toes. What the fuck is going on, bro? Nice. Now I deleted the chat box completely. Hey, bear with me here, boys. Cut me some slack. Cut me some slack. I'm trying. Add source, chat box. Right. Maybe now? Should work now. Alright. Perfect. We back, baby. Did you lose 5% yesterday? Yes. Illuminati watching you giving us gems for free. The Matrix! I'm joking. I'm joking. Would you enter on the break of the low or just wick entry? I'd wait for a wick entry. It come down already 300 pips. Do you think it could drop more for the day? Bro, you haven't seen the half of it. Time to lock it in, get a W. Let's see here. Let's see here. 1 minute. 1 minute, we might get a position, boys. 1 minute. Only if you stream when the war just happened in Israel. Yeah, dude, I remember that. Crazy. The buys there were dog, yeah. You're not concerned about the support level on 31? No. Just look at where we came from. Alright. Only time this support level was respected was when we came from these areas, right? So you came from here, it was respected. You came from here, it was respected. You came from here, it was respected. When you came from above these levels, it was never respected. You came all the way down. Came all the way down, right? Came all the way down. And where are you coming from now? You're coming from... Right? That's why I'm not. Oh, okay. Wait. We gotta get this position. Oh my god. Okay. Can we push? Can we push? Can we push? Come on. Alright, let's see if we can push up again here. No, we flipped. Damn, bro. I hope you guys caught that. I didn't catch that. Damn, bro. What the fuck? Dude, I gotta get used to streaming, bro. I swear. I'm getting questions fucking everywhere. My bad, boys. My bad, boys. Hey, I hope y'all caught it, though. If you guys... Yeah, my bad, bro. My bad, bros. My bad. My bad, bros. Yeah, I'm not, dude, my brain cannot like focus on answering questions and staying on the markets all the time. We'll get a new one. It is what it is. I hope you guys caught it though. If you guys have followed the stream and you learned anything, you guys should have caught that. Yeah, I gotta lock in. My bad. Yeah, probably would have been out. If you didn't close fully, probably be out BE here. But you could have caught a nice 22 pips. right? Did you send the signals you paid? No, I did not. I did not. I did not. I was answering a question, and for a split second, I forgot that we were just gonna close, and yeah, missed it. But for you guys that caught it, it was a nice little 22 pips. It is what it is. We'll get a position soon. Bro, I was listening to your answer and missed it too. Amen. It's alright. It's alright. Just bear with me for a couple of weeks, couple of months, and now I'm gonna be a streamer. So you're gonna be able to call me a streamer. I'm gonna be focused both on the charts and the stream. Obviously, trading comes first, yes. But to me, trading is. I mean, here's the thing, guys. Missing a position or getting a position is not that serious to me, right? So if I miss, I'm completely detached from it. So if I miss a position, it's fine. I'll get one tomorrow. Well, I'm not in need of a position, right? So that's why I'm not like, oh fuck, what the fuck. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But yeah, I should have paid attention. Yeah, I should have paid attention. That was my bad. My bad. Hey, congrats to you guys that caught it though. I hope somebody caught it, because if somebody caught it, that's just a testament to that you've been listening to stream and you've been actually listening to what I'm saying. Can we enter now? No. You filled the wick already. You filled the wick already. I wouldn't enter now. It came down, filled the wick already, right? Flipped, filled the wick, and it's probably gonna be it. Got it, but didn't get out. What is the next step? That was such a sneaky sell. Yeah, it was a real sneaky sell. It was too quick. Yeah, it was really quick. Looking for sells or buys? Let me see here. Let me just redraw some ranges here. I guess it wouldn't be too bad if you close somewhere above here. Yeah, if you close above 2038, wouldn't be too bad here for buys. I'd wait for a closure above 2038, Willow. I'd wait for a closure above 2038. Impossible fill up to 2042. That's what I'd wait for. So yeah, for buys, it's probably going to be above here. And for sells, well, sells now you have to wait for, in order to wait for yourself to close below 2029.7. So you have to wait for closure below here, right? Because once you close below here, then you have a big range. You have a pretty big range down, right? Then you should be good all the way down to around these areas, right? 2022. Were we supposed to close the cells? At least move, yeah, I mean, at least move stops to break even, right? You got your 10 pip top wick. You flipped. As soon as you flipped, move stops to break even. Once you filled the previous wick, probably close full. Or close at least 50% or something. Right? Yeah, at least break even. I mean, you guys know it's a trade we always take. It's a no bottom wick play, right? Wait for a 10 pip top wick. Wait for it to flip. When it flips, move stops to break even. And then you either wait for a wick fill or a range fill. In this case, you got a wick fill. You'd probably close either half or full on the wick fill. So yeah. Not 2 days in a row without getting a trade. Hey man, we might get a week without getting a trade. And that's completely fine, right? You think it's over for the day? No, not for the day. Not for the day. I'm gonna be on later as well. If this 30 becomes a fake out, then any buys? You mean this? Yeah, buys probably above 2038.892 here. That's probably when I take buys. Why would I take buys around that level? Well, I'll take buys around that level because it's a very strong area, right? You see here? Very strong area. And usually when you close below or above, you drive, right? See the same idea here. So yeah, that's why. Now you did get faked out here, for example, but I wouldn't have taken these buys anyways because this one left a very small top wick, and you guys know that when we take buys, we wait for price to leave this big top wick. Wait for price to leave a big top wick, and this one had a very small one. That's why here we wouldn't have taken the buys anyways. But for example, here you see how we left a bigger top wick here. So yeah. Yeah, not looking better, guys. Oh, this was a long ass stream. We've been live for 3.5 hours. Yeah, the market has not been on our side lately. I'll be honest. The market has not been on our side. Not because we've taken like huge losses or anything. It's just more that we've not gotten. It hasn't given us hasn't given us no wick plays. At least not New York. Maybe London is smoother. Haven't tried London, but maybe for you guys that trade London, London is smoother. But yeah, it hasn't really New York hasn't been nice lately. Alright, David. Catch you later, bro. Catch you later, bro. Appreciate you. I know you said you'd be on later, but would you be able to tell us when? 30 minutes before FOMC and around 1 hour after FOMC. If I'm live, we'll see. We'll see if I'm live. Can you explain the 5-minute now that we will come down? I don't use the 5-minute, bro. But if I would use, I'd say you came up close respecting, bro, like it's a liquidity grab, right? So the 5 is a liquidity grab. So what you did on the 5, now I don't analyze the 5, I'm just doing it for you that asked. You're coming down here, consolidating, broke the highs. Now you're possibly gonna come down, right? Can you show an example of how you mark your ranges? I have a video on that. So if you guys want to know how I draw my support and resistances and how I mark my ranges, I have a video on that, exclusively on that. It's on my YouTube channel. So just look at my YouTube channel. I think it's called How to Draw the Perfect Support and Resistances and Master Ranges. So go to my YouTube channel, check the video, and yeah, you're going to see. Nah, come on, go live. Should I? Should I go live for FOMC? All right. I'll notify you guys. We'll see. All right. All right. I might go live then. I might go live then. Since you guys want it that bad, I might go live. Yeah, I'll go live if we hit 300 likes. I'll go live. That's a great suggestion. If we hit 300 likes, I'll go live. 300 likes. We're at 237 right now. If we hit 300 likes, I will go live for FOMC, and we might trade off FOMC. If we hit 300 likes, but only if we hit 300 likes, nothing else. And we're 383 people here. So if everybody left a like. I think you should try London or... Yeah, I'm going to start my stream 30 minutes earlier tomorrow. One hour flipper? Possibly. There's still a lot of bearish pressure here, so possibly. Oh! What does it look like? Ooh, 284. We seem to be hitting a rejection area on 284 likes. Will we break the rejection? Will we close below or above? Oh, we're moving here. Almost 289. Okay. We're pushing. Our price is pushing. Looks like we're about to break the resistance here, guys. Looks like we're about to break the resistance here. Price is moving. Oh! Come on. Is it gonna tease us? 299. Come on. There we go. All right, we broke the rejection. Looks like we're about to drive up here, all the way to FOMC session. So there will be a live stream on FOMC session. Let's go. You guys smashed it. Like manipulation. Yeah. Are you in a trade? No, I'm not in a trade. No, the markets don't want to give me any valid positions. Damn, another milestone. We broke 500 viewers today. Crazy. We've been breaking the new viewer record every single day. We have more people to the QTC fam. Is your broker swap free? I believe so. Yes. Yes, it is. What's the current max viewer record? The current max viewer record is 500 and 500 and what is this? 518. The current max is 518 viewers live. Seems like we lost some volume here, boys. But I think I'll call it. I think I'll call this stream. I think I'll call it an end here. To this stream, I'm gonna be live again for FOMC, guys. So 30 minutes before FOMC, I'm gonna go live. I'll text it in an announcement. But yeah, the market doesn't want to give us anything, and if the markets, if that's what the market wants to do, we're gonna follow the markets, right? We're gonna force any trades. We're almost gonna trade. But hey, sometimes it just doesn't work out. Yeah, boys, I appreciate every one of you. I'll see you guys on FOMC, I guess. All right, peace out.